and welcome to another edition of Treasure Hunt. This week our contestants are Alistair Hackett and Michael Greenwood, and they'll be trying to solve a series of 5 clues in 45 minutes, which will lead our Skyrunner, Anneka Rice, and her helicopter round a course which will take them to a treasure and a top prize of £1,000. I shall be trying to help them if I can. Obviously, at this stage, they know nothing about what's in the clues, and nor do they know where the treasure is hidden. But I don't either, and neither does Annie Rice. But there is one person who does, and she'll be plotting Annie's movements and also seeing fair play, and that's Annette Linton. Nettie, you all ready with your toys?
They are not toys, and yes, we are ready.
Right you are. Thanks very much. Sorry, I stand corrected. Michael, would you like to tell us, do you enjoy this kind of solving of cryptic clues?
Yes, I've always been rather interested in cryptic crossword puzzles and things of the like, and logic puzzles. So I think this is a sort of...
You hope it's going to be right up your street?
Yes, I hope so.
What about you, Alistair? Do you enjoy it too?
Yes, I enjoy doing competitions as well, but I think Mike is more interested in crosswords than I am.
What do you work at?
I work in local government in Dunfermline, Scotland, in the housing side of things.
And you, Michael?
I work in the same department as Alistair, but not in the same office.
Well, the best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, Michael and Alistair are in the studio with me here in London. We can't see Anneka Rice, our Skyrunner, although you can at home. However, we can hear her and we can talk to her. So I'm going to call her up now and see if she can hear me. Can you hear me, Anne?
Hello, yes I can, loud and clear. Let me tell you where we are this week. We're 8 miles southwest of Cambridge. We're at a National Trust home which is called Wimpole Hall. It's a really splendid place, built in about the 17th century by a friend of Christopher Wren. It's had all sorts of architects and designers working on it, like Flitcroft, Gibbs and John Soane. Can you see that on the map?
We haven't quite got it yet. Southwest
of Cambridge. Can you see a place called...
Oh, I've got it. Old Wimpole. Wimpole Hall.
That's right, Wimpole Hall. It's
Lovely.
Absolutely lovely. And we're just coming in now to what's known as the Red Drawing Room. And all over the wall you can see original drawings by Capability Brown, some by Repton too. Capability Brown and Repton laid out a lot of the gardens, landscaped a lot of the gardens here. And all in all, it's the most magnificent place. This is the Yellow Drawing Room, which was designed by John Soane.
Lovely.
Another absolutely stunning building. And this is just the entrance now we're passing through. And Keith is patiently waiting outside, we hope. Oh, he is still there. That's a bit of luck. There he is in the helicopter.
Yeah.
Let's have a wave to Keith. Hello, Keith. And as usual, Frank, our video engineer, who twiddles lots of knobs and tweets and does all sorts of interesting things during the show. And Graham, the cameraman. And the two of them charge around after me for about the next 45 minutes.
Right, you can see the start position here at Wimpole Hall. As Annie said, it's 8 miles southwest of Cambridge, the biggest town shown here. The area covered by the map is 26 miles square, and it would take the helicopter 20 minutes to travel from one end of the map to the other.
Right you are. Well, we've got your helicopter at the start point, and so if we can have the first clue, we can start.
Yours. There's
Thank you
yours.
very much.
And the treasure you're looking for is a blue enamelled brooch, and you have 45 minutes starting from now.
Right, here's the first clue. Not a Barrett home, but Elsie's, whose bedtime stories were just so. There's a déjà vu feeling under the lantern where a torchère has a message. Not a Barrett home, but Elsie's, whose bedtime stories were just so. There's a déjà vu feeling under the lantern where a torchère has a message. Ah, well, now what do you think we should do about this?
Literary allusions, perhaps.
What do you think, Mike?
Just hold on a moment, please, Annie, until we have a look at the clue.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should we get in the air?
OK, Annie, could you take off in the helicopter, please, at this stage?
Wimpole Street Books. Do you want to get in the air yet?
Just so stories. Just so stories.
Sorry. Right. Mike, what do you think the significance of Elsie's is?
The name of the author.
Right, would you like to have a look in that book?
Thank you very
That's
much.
any good to you? You didn't hear it, Annie? I'll read it to you again.
Take it through with you, Michael.
Just so stories.
OK.
No.
You may believe there's somebody called Elsie.
What do you expect? Not a Barrett home, but Elsie's,
Should I
whose
look up Elsie's,
bedtime
you think,
stories
Michael,
were
in
just
the,
so. There's a
one of the literary
déjà vu
companions?
feeling
What do
under
you
the
think?
lantern where a torchère has a message.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Much good to us, actually.
No. That's a tricky one.
Well, shall we just circle round the home, stately home?
I'm struggling to find the Just So stories. There must be something about Just So stories in one of these books. That's about
Yes.
another note.
OK.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to find something here and there. No, I'm trying to find something here and there.
We're just searching round the garden now.
Now, look, I wonder if this has anything to do with it. We've got here Just So stories by Kipling.
Right.
But I don't know whether that's anything to do with Elsie's, whose bedtime stories were just so. Who's Elsie?
Michael and Alistair.
Elsie.
Hello?
Can you have a word with her? She's talking to you.
hear me?
Sorry, Annie.
Any sort of thoughts on where we want to go, north, south, west, east?
No, we're still working
yet,
on it, Annie. I'm sorry.
Why not find out in there whether Kipling had any?
Can you check? Can you check Kipling?
Just bring out your... That's right. You find that helpful.
The surrounding farm.
We're working on it. Just give us a little time.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's come out.
Oh, can we go and have a look over there?
Anything in Kipling in there, Michael?
I've got nothing to do. I'm going to take you on a conducted tour of this area. I haven't been here before, about 5 minutes ago. But Keith has just pointed out that those are Wimpole ruins, which are the ruins of the old tower.
We're trying to find out something here.
Incredible, aren't they? So,
Some stories,
I
might you
can
know,
give
too.
you the scenic blurb on the area now. Not that I know anything about it. Cambridgeshire, of course, is a very flat part of the...
We seem to be a little bit stuck on this one.
I wonder how old those ruins are. Any idea?
Let's have a look at this.
Keith knows a lot about helicopters.
This is
but he
not a
doesn't know much
Barrett
about ruins.
home, but Elsie's Wimpole, obviously Wimpole Street. Barrett's of Wimpole Street.
Never mind.
Barrett's of
Oh, you're still
Wimpole.
there?
Yeah, we're still
I thought
here.
I'd forgotten about you. I'm getting
No.
so carried away with my...
Are you having? Yeah, you're seeing beautiful places, are you?
It's better.
Do you know Cambridgeshire
Yes,
very
yes,
well?
I'm sorry. This is. I'm not being very helpful to you. I just simply cannot.
It's quite a tricky
Track
one.
this.
Hello?
Can I check this again?
Michael?
We're just a little bogged down
Barrett's
just
of
now.
Wimpole
Stop
Street.
and ask.
What was that, Annie?
Can we stop and ask sort of someone in...
Well, you can if you like, but I don't know whether it'll help you. Let's see.
Quite, it's often when in doubt, ask. Quite a good...
Can I take this one?
Certainly.
set. I wouldn't know what to ask. But,
We're still trying to run down this.
I think you lot had too
Particular
much porridge
illusion.
for breakfast.
Let's have a look. Let's have another look at this clue. Not a Barrett home, but Elsie's. The Barrett is some connection with Wimpole.
There's a
Obviously,
Wimpole Hall
Street,
there,
because
but
it's Wimpole
that's-
Hall, whose bedtime stories there. So there's a déjà vu feeling under the lantern. Déjà vu means you've already seen it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Under the lantern. So do you think that she shouldn't have gone up in there? It must be there somewhere.
Yes.
We think so, because of the
Coming back
association
at
with
Wimpole
Wimpole
Hall.
Hall.
We think
Yes.
it could be back
Yeah.
there. I think perhaps we better get back down there.
Unusual, but let's go back to Wimpole Hall. I can always ask when I get there if it's wrong. So you think it's in the actual house I was
I
in to
think
start
it
with?
probably is, yes.
And it's bedside stories. Does that imply it's a bedroom? Oh, I've just come on. No, I haven't. Which room are we looking for? Or
Oh, under the lantern.
under the what?
There's a lantern somewhere. Do you think there's a big lantern in the hall or something like that?
I didn't.
Have you found a thing about Wimpole Hall?
You know, something like
We'll have a go at the guides here. I think
Yes,
it
one
might
right.
be
I
in
found it
here.
right over here.
Ah, terrific. I might be getting somewhere.
Okay, well, we're on the approach again. Beautiful garden. Old capability brown, clever chap. No, it's the main house, because there's a lot of outhouses.
Yeah.
But you think it's the main house? There's a sort of...
Well, a torche, there's usually a big sort of lantern thing, isn't there, in
There's not
the
very
Oh,
much
I'm sure we
here
can
about.
find some there.
opening?
But there's a little church.
I've got this guide here, Mike.
Yes.
I don't know whether we should try persevering
These
through
people
this one.
must think
This
we're
is
mad.
an
We're
Elsie.
coming back again.
Or even a picture of a...
I think they were hoping
A
they got
lantern.
rid of us.
lantern, possibly.
You should take through it, perhaps.
Right.
What's something about the landing again?
Elsie, Dr. Roger Kipling.
Got it.
Yes.
Now,
Right.
can you inspire us? We go back into the main entrance. And then what? We're looking for a room with a lantern.
You're looking under the lantern where a torchère has a message. Kendall's cumbersome porch. How dare they?
What's the name? Who has a message?
There's a message in a torchère, which is a torch holder, I would imagine.
A what holder?
A torch holder.
Torch holder.
French dictionary.
Is there a sort of object that
should
looks
be
like a
in
torch
chambers.
holder?
Yes.
Can you show me which room it's in?
Should be in chambers. Okay.
In there, in this room.
In this yellow drawing room? Right. Well, this is the room that John Soane was responsible for. I know that much, but I don't know. Is this a torch holder?
A torchère is a lampstand or a candle.
Well, these are torch holders. I'm just looking to see if there's anywhere there could be a clue.
To look under a lantern.
Beautiful.
There's a lantern.
Can you see anything that looks like a lantern, Annie?
Yes, there's four. There's four very beautiful.
Nothing
I've
underneath
got
them.
it! I've got it!
Got it?
Good,
Yes.
good show.
Clue 2.
Right, well, don't read it, Annie, don't read it. Michael and Alistair have won £50 so far, and we're going to see if we can improve on that after the break, so join us then. Welcome back. Well, Michael and Alistair have now won £50, completed one leg of the course. They've got 4 legs still to go. I'd like to find out whether they're on schedule. Are they, Nettie?
No, they're 1.5 minutes behind schedule, and they've had 8 minutes and 15 seconds. So if you're ready, I'll start the clock.
Annie, will you read the clue?
Get a telescopic sight, then join the army. But Annie, forget your gun. The enemy are all clued up.
Get a telescopic sight, then join the army. But Annie, forget your gun.
Helicopter job this? Or,
The enemy are all clued up.
Yes, another clue at Wimpole Hall.
Okay, Annie, could you take off in the helicopter,
Right
please,
now.
at this stage?
At the stage, I will. Aye.
What do you think she's got to do when she gets there?
Telescopic sight.
And join the
sight.
army. But Annie, forget your gun.
Okay.
The enemy are all clued up.
Telescopic sight. Is there an observatory in the area?
Honda or hover.
Or even an observatory near
I should warn that the
Radio
only-
Astronomy Observatory. That could be it.
I think whoever set the clue.
I think that must be
Hello,
Michael.
I just
Yeah.
Yes.
Any instructions?
Can you,
Right,
can you hear me now? So,
Can you hear me now, Annie?
I can...
Hello,
Can you
Annie.
hear Alistair?
Hello
He's
there.
talking.
Yes, Alistair.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Good. Could you head in a a northeasterly direction, please, to the Radio Astronomy Observatory?
Northwest.
Northeast. Northeasterly direction.
it's to the right of the Roman road, which you'll see on the map.
If you follow the Roman road, Annie,
Oh, the Roman road.
yeah, just follow the road.
Okay,
And
follow
look-
the Roman road.
Yes.
So we want to head northeast to that
That's
Roman
right.
road.
Just before a place called Barton.
Halford, yes?
Well, there's a radio telescope, and there's also a shooting range, a rifle range in the danger area.
Oh, danger area, shooting range.
Yeah, I don't think Keith's going to be too keen on going too near that, but there we are.
Where does it say danger area?
It's over by the motorway. Rifle range and danger area. Can you see that?
Oh, right, okay.
But Annie,
It's rather near where the Roman road, continuation of the Roman road, joins the motorway to the left.
Michael, do you think joining the army means simply following the Roman road, or does it mean more than
No,
that?
Well, I don't know whether it means something to do with that rifle
yes,
range.
with Annie, forget your gun. Definitely
Annie,
points
forget
to the
your gun.
rifle range, I think.
Right,
Not if it
must
says
be
forget
something
your
to do
gun.
with the rifle range.
I mean, that would imply some other place, would it not, Michael?
Could you see?
How are you doing? Where are you at the moment?
I think it'll take about a couple of minutes to get there. We're just flying
Right.
northeast.
Yeah.
Over some very flat ground, which is probably around Little Everston. You can see that on your map.
Little what? Oh, yes, I've got it. Here we are, Little Everton. Right, well, thank you.
So we're about halfway.
Go
We'll
about
keep on
halfway.
going, yes.
Lovely rolling plains at the moment. Quite hilly for Cambridgeshire here.
Join the army, it must mean that there's an army location nearby.
Well, that was a rifle
That can only,
range.
that's the only
connection,
one,
really,
yes,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
I can see anyone that I can see.
There's only one rifle range, sir.
Yes.
But what's the significance of forget your gun, Mike? Is this what's thrown
Well,
in?
I suppose it means she hasn't got to go and actually shoot a
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope you're right.
Remember, the clue will be down at the rifle range, so...
OK, well...
The enemy
We'll
are
try
all
that.
If you put
clued
down
out.
there, Annie.
I think what she's got to do is really tell us what she's seeing the whole way along. You know,
I
then
think
we
so.
may get some idea
Right.
about this
We're
clue.
just going over lots of hills, and I'm waiting for a rifle range.
Can you see the rifle range, Annie?
It's,
No, not yet, not yet.
Right.
it's past Barton.
Yes. Get a telescopic
enemy
sight.
are all
Then join the army, but only forget your gun. The enemy are all clued out.
Oh, I see where we are now. We're at the radio telescope
That's right.
area.
Yeah.
Well,
You can see them all
keep
below
heading
you
in the
now.
same. Keep heading in the same direction, over Barton towards the rifle range.
Following the old Roman road.
That's right. And the rifle range is to the right, to the left-hand side of the Roman road.
That's right, yes. There we are. We're crossing over that now, heading a bit further north.
What's this, the
Hopefully,
enemy are all clued up, Mike?
The enemy are all clued up.
yes, one of the
Well, the
hundreds
enemy,
now.
whoever they are, have got the clue, I guess, don't you think? But I mean,
Ah, there could be...
There could be,
There could be, an exercise.
targets, perhaps, simulating the
Ah,
enemy.
yes, that's a possibility.
could very well be the target,
That's it.
yes.
Could well be the target, right.
You often have shapes of soldiers,
That's it.
of
We
enemy
must
soldiers.
be coming to it any second now.
So keep a close eye on... I mean, you may be able to see something, I don't know, from the air, possibly. If it is a target, maybe quite a big thing.
If you see,
At the moment, it's just fields. We're coming to a little village.
Yes, of course. I mean, the enemy in a target.
will be the
usually
cut-out
It's the
figures.
target.
What's the aim?
Target, yes, that's what we think.
It must be the Hardwick or Coast Cotton or Coast. Ahead of us, fields of peas.
Annie,
We all seem to have got ourselves
Sorry.
in a bunch over here. So
Annie, when you come in sight of the rifle range,
Yes, hang on a second. I think this is the area. This looks like a long strip, which could be used as a rifle range. Hang on. I think this is it. Yes, because at the head of the range, I can make out some numbers. I don't know, can Graham get that? Zoom in, Graham. Eat your heart out. There's numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up till 12, but I can't see any sign of the army out today.
Are there any
figures?
We're going to fly nearer. It's just a long strip of grass with hedges on either side, leading up to this range. But I
Annie?
can't see sign of anyone. Yeah.
Annie, are there any cut-out figures at all, which look like soldiers?
There's no figures at all. It's actually deserted at the moment. But hang on. Let's get a bit closer and investigate this. We're just circling over it now. Coming up. We're just going. Oh, here's some bodies, but I don't.
Can you land on the range, Annie?
Yes, we're just flying over the range now.
I don't know.
Fine.
There may be firing going on. I don't
And
know.
the numbers at the end, that's obviously what they mean by the enemy. That's obviously what's fired at.
Yeah.
But I can't. Oh, yes, there's some soldiers ahead of us. They're actually shooting, I think.
Are they real live
shooting.
soldiers, Annie?
Yeah. I think I better get out and investigate.
well, I think you should land near the soldiers, Annie,
Yes, we're
and join the army.
Am I allowed to go and talk to the soldiers?
I don't see why not. Anyway, it's the enemy who are all clued up.
Okay.
I don't know whether they're the enemy or their
Right.
friends.
I can't actually hear with this headset on, so I'm just going to take it off to see what they're up to.
How's the time going, Nettie?
They are actually
They've had
shooting.
15 minutes.
Altogether?
Yes.
You've had 15 minutes altogether.
Hello, Annie, are you down?
Yeah, hang on, I'm just approaching the sergeant. Good morning.
Is he the enemy, Annie? Can you ask him?
Is that what you call the enemy? The numbers. Can you stop firing?
Yeah, hang on a moment. Listen in. Detail! Stop! Unload!
Hello, Annie, how are you doing?
Is it safe to run up now?
Yeah, I'll give you the word in a minute. Stand up!
Oh my God.
For inspection!
Firing all
Put
round you.
arms!
They've just been told to stop firing.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, can I go through now? No, not yet. Well, what's going on here? What are you up to? What's he doing there?
Just clearing the weapons.
Clearing the weapons.
Okay, you can
Great.
go now.
Can you see the targets, Annie?
Now, look, chaps. No shooting. What was that? You sure it's safe?
Can you see any targets, Annie, which represent the enemy?
I can. Oh, I can see down on the ground. Yes, it's nothing to do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's some little figures on the ground.
Figures on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're just sprinting across. No shooting, okay? Don't trust that lot. It's a bit frightening now. The fellows' backs
How are you doing
Annie
now?
must float off. Hang on, to figure it out. Oh, I see, there's a bit of each clue on each... Get ready to write this down. Among the regal groves of academe
We need
and
pencil and paper
exact,
for this, I think. Come on.
science describes a fluvial arc. To figure it out, Annie must float off the fellow's back.
Well, sorry, I couldn't hear any of that.
No,
Read
you're
it
right.
again. Can you read it again?
Read it again. It's not as easy as you think to read it again. Among the regal groves of academe and exact, science describes the fluvial arc. To figure it out, Annie must float off the fellow's backs.
Among the regal groves of academe, an exact science describes a fluvial arc. To figure it out, Annie must float off the fellow's backs. But if you ask me, that's King's College, Cambridge,
yes.
and the backs there. Wouldn't you think?
King's College?
Yes, King's College in Cambridge,
So,
Annie, is... You get up as soon as possible.
You know, it may not be King's, it could be Queen's, but I mean, you know, it's one of those, I should have thought. Among the regal groves of academe, an exact science describes a fluvial arc. To figure it out, Annie must float off the fellow's back. So is she back to the helicopter? Are you back to the helicopter?
We're just running back now.
Fine, Annie.
Heading for Cambridge, fine. Exact science.
That second clue won you another £100, by the way.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, exact science describes a fluvial arc. So the river bends.
Yes.
A bend in the river.
So,
An exact science.
right, so is it...
I'm not quite
Well,
sure
let's see if we can find out
to get
something
the
about
name of the
Cambridge. There must be
science
something
that
about
describes
Cambridge
the
over here,
fluvial
surely.
Well, that's a bend in the river.
Right, Cambridge,
A fluvial arc must be a bend in the river.
Well, I think so. That's what we think at the moment.
Yes. Are we looking for a building, though, that would teach
I wonder what
that
they mean by
science?
exact science. That's all. I'll really look up and see if I can find anything under exact science.
Look, have a look at some of these.
thanks.
An exact science.
How are you doing, Annie? How are you doing?
The mathematical sciences. Answer? The mathematical sciences. The results are precise.
Sorry.
Mathematical sciences. Exact science. Huh?
Exact science, the mathematical sciences. So we're looking for a mathematics building, you think?
Cambridge.
Let's have a look at the clue. Sorry.
So Cambridge must be, well, I mean, that's
Are you?
Not very far away.
hills up there.
Are you about there, Annie?
Sorry, there's so much distortion on the line, I can hardly hear you.
Are you far from Cambridge, Annie?
No, oh, just lost me now. No, I haven't. Oh, actually, it's going to take us about 30 seconds. We've just got to fly over those hills up there. That's Cambridge. Is that right, Keith? So,
Do you think we're looking for the mathematics
can
building?
we
Mark?
actually land?
Could well be. And we're also looking for a bend in the river.
Ah, hang on.
Let me
This
give
looks
that
good.
thing away. This is
I
Cambridge.
think.
Is it included mathematics in the actual
So, Cambridge.
guidebook?
That's what I'm trying to find. You have a look at that.
Now, look, now, wait a minute. I don't know whether this is absolutely... You know, maybe we may be thinking of the wrong college. It could be Trinity. Do you think Newton has anything to do with this exact science?
It's the River
I don't know. According to the
Yes,
dictionary...
the Principia Mathematica. Yes,
You see, it's all very regal. King's Hall, Edward III, heaven knows what. I mean, it could be Trinity.
I think we should take a
Trinity.
gamble on that. What do you think, Michael?
Trinity is I,
Okay.
yes.
Annie,
Yeah.
we think it's Trinity
We're
College,
directly
Cambridge.
over. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me, Annie?
Oh, gosh, this is terrible. I can hardly hear you at all.
You can't hear... Can you not hear us, Annie?
Just about, so speak very clearly. We're over the main college area of Cambridge now, with the River Cam.
Yes.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, wonderful. But I don't know which is... I don't know Cambridge very well. I know Oxford
Well,
quite
we
well.
must try and find a big map of Cambridge and tell her how to...
So I don't know which
get to
college
Trinity.
is which. Everything looks so different from the air anyway. Oh,
Trinity Lane, is
Should we
it?
just land, see where we
Hang
can
on,
land
let's-
and ask?
There's Trinity. Aye.
Yes, yes, but are there any landmarks too?
What have you got here? Yes, that should help you, I should think.
It's getting something that's identifiable from the air that we want.
It's also, you see, Annie must float off the fellow's back.
That's
so she's
on the
got to be
river.
on the river end,
It's
on
on
the
a
riverside.
curve on the river, I think, by
End
the...
of the river.
We're right over the River Cam, you see.
Now, the Trinity is an enclosed... is probably the only building with a completely enclosed set of courtyards.
Trinity.
If you're above it, you'll see there are almost three almost entirely enclosed courtyards.
Is that Trinity?
That's Trinity.
Careful, that's north, Michael. If you rotate it.
They've, in fact,
She's coming from this direction.
Anyway, it's
I think we're going to have to just land and ask.
that curve on the river.
But there's a curve on the river to the left of...
Oh, look, there's some people in their punts. How wonderful.
I wonder if there's any other book that could help us over here.
Should we land?
Hello?
Have you found Trinity?
No, I can't tell
Annie?
from the air. I mean, all of them
This
have
is
got
generally a
closed
pretty useful
courtyards.
book. Let's see if we can find something in here. I'll have a look in here. You
I'm
can't
looking
look
here.
in there.
Backs.
Hey, listen.
Is there any sign of Trinity College yet?
You've got to listen to me because you keep talking about yourself. We're trying practically to hide it. But as far as I can see, a lot of the colleges do have these enclosed courtyards.
Right.
But the River Cam is sparkling away. It looks sensational. But I do need to know which college. Is it definitely Trinity?
Oh, no,
Difficult to
here,
navigate.
look, here. Here, what's all this?
The backs.
Without a nail, the wooden bridge over the Cam at Queen's College was built in 1749 on mathematical principles. So it is the bridge
it's the
at
bridge we're looking
Queen's
for.
College. It's Queen's College. You see, this is what is so tricky. You can't tell which one it is. Where's Queen's?
Queen's of Sea. Here it is here. Hello, Annie. Where are you now?
We're just flying over a little wooden
Any
bridge.
news on the time?
We're flying over a wooden bridge.
23 minutes
Well,
to
I
go.
think that's the one we're looking for, actually.
You have...
We're going to land in a field which is very near, I presume that's King's College or a whole crowd of people down there, a whole crowd of tourists.
You've got 23 minutes, just under 23 minutes to go.
So it has a full of
She's flying over the wooden bridge at the minute. I think we should ask
Oh,
her
is
to
she?
land
Yes.
in the vicinity. OK, are you in the vicinity of that bridge, Annie?
We're going to land and run to the bridge.
Very
Yeah.
good.
And what are we looking for? Something to take to the bridge?
Well, head
And
for
you
the bridge at the
float
minute.
off the fellows' backs. I imagine you've got to get into a
Into a
punt.
boat, perhaps.
Get into a punt, I expect.
Possibly a punt.
And put out into the Cam. And that should solve this particular clue, I think.
Into a punt, did you say? Or a cab? I can't hear what
There'll probably be a punt or something moored
I
nearby.
should think
Hopefully.
so. A punt. It's usually what they use in Cambridge.
Yes.
Right, this way.
Hopefully the clue will be in the punt. What do you
Yes,
think?
if she gets into the
I
punt
think
and...
there's a clue in a punt somewhere.
To figure
Yes,
it out,
can you
you
see-
must
at the
float
bridge,
Can you see a
off
punt?
the fellows' backs. Well, unless it's underneath the bridge. Could be.
Underneath the bridge.
Well, I
Or
don't know.
moored beside the bridge, perhaps.
How do we get across the
She won't see it unless she gets into this punt. or
Fellows'
boat, whatever it
backs.
is.
What do you think that means, Mike?
So, it's easy to see.
Right, where was that bridge?
Is there a sort of fellows' garden at Queen's?
Do you see anything yet, Annie?
I've just, we're just trying to get into the college grounds where that bridge was.
Good.
Fine.
Does it give you more about? Have you got more about Queen's? You know?
Maybe one of these.
What are you looking for?
Cambridge Queen's.
I'm checking out fellows' backs.
I would guess
but
it's the fellows of the college, and the
backs is obviously-
backs are
This
actually
is Queen's College. This is
they call it the backs.
This is Queen's College here.
Oh, they do? I didn't realise that. Okay.
Private, no entry. Oh well.
Any sign of a punt yet, Annie?
Queen's College, Cambridge.
We're running round the college.
Went down to the river.
Are you near the river now?
We're not on the river yet. I think it's.
Let's make sure she's going in the right direction. Feels at
I
Queen's
think it's
College.
down
Oh,
here.
the river's only lies one way, so she...
Yes.
Near the bridge.
There's just no one to ask.
Pardon?
This is the river area.
Yes.
Oh, here you are. Look, here's a map of Fellows' Garden. So she's got to find the Fellows' Garden.
Oh,
Fellows'
well
Gardens.
done.
The Fellows' Garden. Ask for the Fellows' Garden if you see somebody.
I think that's wrong.
Which bank of the river is she on at the minute, Mike?
She's on this side.
She is on the correct
She's
side.
on the. She's
Right, I
on
think this is the bit now.
Or is she on, did she land on the
east,
other side at
the east
Queen's
bank,
College?
well, they're north.
Do you know where? Do you know
north.
where she actually is now?
She's on the south side.
She's on the south side.
The
I'm
east
in the
side,
wrong
I'd
area at the
imagine.
moment.
Well,
This is the actual.
is that the...
This is the
North,
college.
so it's
Yeah.
down here.
So she's on this side.
Is the river on your right or your left, Annie?
Well, I'm nowhere near the river at the
We're
moment.
inside.
We want.
Fellows'
Hang on, what do
Garden.
we want?
Fellows'
It's,
Garden.
Fellow Gardens. I've got to find the bridge.
But the bridge is not really near the
Well,
garden.
she's got to get in. Well, she's got to float off the Fellows'
There's
backs,
the
and I'm
bridge.
sure it must be the backs at the Fellows'
There must
Garden.
be a punt moored there.
You're past the wooden bridge, Annie.
Are you over the bridge?
Right, here we are. This is
Are you
the
over
bridge.
the bridge now? Yes. Now, I think you should turn left when you
What's
after
the-
you've crossed it, and go up the side of the river.
I've got to get to the other other side of the
Ask
river?
for the Fellows Garden. Is anybody there?
What do they call Fellow Gardens?
If you
Do you know where they
travel,
are?
if you go up the river...
telling her.
Fellow Garden? Shall I take this boat or what? Can you give me a lift? Do you know where Fellow
I think you'll have to run there, Annie.
You have to go to the Fellows Gardens and then find a boat.
And you'll find a boat there.
Can I take this boat? Someone, can I take this boat?
You'd be quicker running.
Oh, well. Oh, help.
Please run, Annie.
Hello, Annie.
I just don't see how I get to the gardens, which I think are down there. And the scaffolding is the other side of the river.
No.
Are you still...
I can't run.
Have you not crossed the bridge, Annie?
I've got to take this punt. Hang on.
I can't understand that.
Whereabouts is the clue? Whereabouts? Where is the clue? Right. Oh, sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
I'm pretty sure that when she gets into this boat, she's going to
know where
find... I mean, the fact she's got to get
Gardens
into a boat...
It's right up
It's
there.
underneath. I bet it's underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
She can see it from a
Can you
boat.
walk it out?
And she has to come down to it
You're
from
cracking
Fellows
my
Garden.
style. This is really like a nightmare.
Can you see the boat at all, Annie?
Hang on, up here. Just don't panic. It's all under control.
You're doing very well.
I'm in this punt, and I'm trying to get upriver. And I think...
Oh, you've got
it's
a
something
punt.
to do with the
Good,
bridge, not Fellow Gardens. The bridge is
You're
over
at
there,
Fellows
and
Garden,
I'm
Annie.
just down here. What I'm trying to do is just get onto the other side of the river.
Sort off the fellows. How did she get up here?
I'm sure it's back there. I'm totally stuck now. I'm
Do
gonna...
you know where Fellows Garden is, Annie?
Fellow Gardens up that way.
Well, I think she's got to... I
Fellow
think she's got to
Gardens
go
up
to
that way.
this
The
Oh,
bridge, perhaps.
bridge.
I
Hello?
think I've just seen the clue.
Sorry, Annie.
It's on the bridge.
Look under the bridge.
Yes.
Well,
It's back the other way.
she needs a boat to do that.
Under
Yeah, but
the
she's got into a
bridge.
boat.
Are you in a punt now?
And I'm stuck
you
in
got
the
it?
middle of the river.
Oh,
and
good.
I
Are you
can't
under
get
the
back
bridge
to
now?
it. I'm going downstream. Can you come and give me a push? Come and help me.
She saw it, did she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, how'd you go that way? Can you pull me? Yeah. Can you take this and give me a pull?
It's not the easiest thing. You know how to do it, Annie.
Oh, crumbs.
You know how to use a punt
I
pole.
stayed in bed
For
this
goodness
morning, I
sake,
really do.
don't fall in, Annie.
Yeah, can you quickly take this?
Just don't be left on the pole in the middle of the
Can you
river.
come to my rescue? Can you push me back this way? I can't seem to... Which way are you supposed to face if you want to punt? Can you pull? Now, this is really...
Is
There's
there some...
£1,000 at stake.
How's the time going?
16 minutes left.
16 minutes left.
Right.
Hello, Annie.
How are you doing? Getting towards the bridge?
No, I'm not.
You're working it.
I might just have to swim.
Has he got no paddles as well as to help you in that punt?
No.
Annie, is there anyone can help you on the bank?
We've got a rower who's going to push us.
Stand in the front of the punt. And stick stick the pole into the water and
Right.
just
Push yourself along.
push it back.
Yes.
Oh, crap.
Don't fall
Take it
off.
easy.
The trouble is I can't even get to the bottom. Right. How do they do it on telly?
I wish we could help.
Take it easy, Annie. It's easier than rowing a boat.
Right. It's easier to swim. I mean,
I just did stand in the front of the back, whichever is easier for you. But I mean, you know, push the thing along with that pole.
right.
Can you see
You're doing
anything?
a great job here. Oh, now you've got to get out of the way. Oh, I know. I'll get in your boat.
Are you getting
That's
close,
right.
Annie?
Can I get in?
Can you see anything under the bridge, Annie?
15 minutes left.
Oh, oh help. No, don't panic. Just don't panic. This is
It's not the easiest
all
thing in the
under
world to
control.
do.
No, I know. It must be very difficult. I'm not accustomed to it. Yes.
Right. Should have done that in the first place.
How far away are you, Annie, from the bridge?
We're not far now, sorry.
Good.
Good.
The trouble was everyone was pointing further upriver to a garden, which I thought was this fellow's garden. But
Well,
in fact,
We think it's a bridge,
but it
actually.
is. I can see the clue on the bridge.
She can see it.
I've never
Yes.
felt so like diving in and swimming something in my life.
We can't do anything about it until you've actually got it in your hand, so we must wait and see.
Does she need to get it from the
Yeah,
boat?
she's got
Well,
to actually get it from the boat.
2 seconds.
Or maybe she can read it. I
Can she
don't
not
know. No,
reach over from...
bridge,
stand on
no.
the bridge and reach under?
I presume
Yeah,
not.
I could see
that
it
not
right in
permitted?
front of me.
Can you reach it from the boat or from the side of the
No,
bridge?
I can reach it from the boat.
From the boat only.
This way a bit.
Keep going, Annie.
Got it!
You've got it.
I've got it!
You've actually got it in your hand,
Yeah,
right? Don't read it, don't read it. We'll stop the clock now. That's won them another £150. We're going to take a short break now. Join us and see if we can improve on that after the break. Welcome back. Well, Alice and Michael have now solved 3 clues and won themselves £300. They've got 2 legs still to go. How's the time going for them, Nettie?
Well, you have 13 minutes and 48 seconds left, which means that you are 4 minutes and 45 seconds behind schedule. So if you're all ready, I'll start the clock.
Annie, will you read the clue, please?
I'm covered in bruises. Stands the church clock at 10 to 3, cherries and honey hold the key. There's some familiar lines.
Stands the church clock at 10 to 3, cherries and honey hold the key. Oh, heavens. That sounds like a quotation, doesn't it?
It does. Dictionary off.
What do you want her to do?
Oh, yes, what do you want
Has
us
she
to
gone
do?
back to the helicopter? She want her back to the helicopter?
Annie?
Oh, yes.
Annie?
Yes?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you get back to the helicopter?
Right, OK.
And get airborne, please.
Church
Sure,
clock.
look up church at the back. Sorry.
Right.
Seems to be
Sprinting
another.
back. Hardly walk after that little escapade.
Church clock.
The trouble we had there was lots of people on the riverbank all telling me different things. This way.
Cherries and honey.
You want to go ahead?
There, Mike.
Please.
Yes, well, now, who do you think that sounds like? Does it sound like
Isn't that Browning?
Browning? Is it?
No.
I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to find it in the book. Sure.
Here we are.
You got it?
Church clock still at 10 to 3, 6712.
Fine.
Right, here's the helicopter ahead.
Are you at the helicopter, Annie?
We're just there now.
OK, stand by.
What do you think it signifies, this, then? Where's she got to go when she gets to the helicopter?
And is,
Rupert Brook.
and is there
Rupert
honey
Brook.
still?
Grantchester. Grantchester.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, Rupert Brook is Grantchester.
That's handy.
Is that a connection with Rupert Brook?
Yes.
Are you up in there, Annie?
Yeah.
Good.
OK.
Just going up now. Let's go. Up.
661.
Keep getting up on us then.
We're just working on it now.
4:45. Now, what is the rest of the clue? Stands the church clock at 10 to 3. Cherries and honey hold the key.
The very often famous cherry tree or something. Now.
Well, it's all Rupert Brook. Grantchester is all Rupert
It's
Brook.
Rupert Brook.
Where's Grantchester?
Traditionally approached from Cambridge in a punt.
Then she wants to do that again. Where is it now? Grantchester,
Yeah,
exactly.
can we forget about the punt for the sequence?
Yes, I think we will. All right, we'll spare you that.
Now,
Where is this road? From where? How did you get there? Oh, yeah,
which
the river.
direction?
We don't know yet,
Here,
Annie. Stand
it's
by.
south. West.
Southwest, Annie, just a short distance.
Near Barchester?
Head towards
Almost back to
Grantchester,
where you
please,
came.
yes.
Almost back to where you came,
What's the
Annie.
rest of that quotation?
We want to look
Cherries and
at the
honey
same-
hold.
But to the left of the Roman road.
To the left of the Roman road.
Isn't it something like, will there be honey also for tea or something like that?
Where was that quotation, Mike? You've closed the book.
Sorry.
That's right.
Cherries and, but it's cherries and honey hold the key this time. Have you got that quotation again? Can you
We've
find it?
lost it.
61. I've
We'll
got
get
it
it in a
here.
minute.
6112.
Are you getting near Grantchester, Annie?
Yeah, we'll be there in about a minute.
1 minute, right?
We're just
61,
following the
12,
River Cam, which is below us.
Good.
A few more pumps on the river. A sport which I'm going to give up even before I've taken up seriously.
Is there honey still for
67,
tea?
no.
94. Is there honey still for tea?
It is
94.25.
running stuff.
You have 10 minutes left.
You have 10 minutes left.
Who wrote that? Who wrote Is the Honey
It's
there?
Rupert Brook.
It is Rupert Brook.
It is Rupert Brook, yes.
Right, okay.
There's nothing more in here, I don't think.
Well, so it's Rupert Brook, born in Grantchester or
Is there a
lived in
guide
Grantchester?
to
Cherries and honey hold the key.
Looking back at the seats on over there also. I have a look in there.
Just ahead of us.
Grantchester's just ahead of you, is it?
So what is it?
We're just working on that, Annie. Give us a second, please.
There's a church and there's just a little, a very small village, really. Very pretty. Now, is this Rupert Brooke's birthplace, where he lived, where he died? No, he died in...
Well, we had a lot here about Grantchester. It just simply says that he acknowledged it.
Well, should we just circle round the
Yeah,
village?
just circle around for the moment, Annie, and we'll be back to you as soon as possible.
It says here, if the church clock still does not stand at 10 to 3, somebody ought to be shot.
Right, let's
We're looking for a church
clock.
then.
Can we go round and look at the
Particularly.
church clock? Right, we'll try and see the church clock this time round. What does it say? 10 to 3!
10 to 3?
10 to 3!
It does?
Does the church clock says 10 to 3?
Oh.
So, what does that mean? That it's in the church?
Cherries
Cherries
and
and
honey.
honey.
Now, what's the connection with cherries?
Is there a cherry tree?
Cherries and honey hold the key. Unless
Well,
it's
that's part of this quotation, Michael.
That's a cherry
Yes, I know.
tree,
Unless it's a hidden word.
Can we get a bit closer? Can we just
I wonder
land?
if there's any sand.
Should we just
They've
land?
moved on a bit, so just put it down there.
Do you think we should ask Annie to land it?
Should we
Yeah, I
land?
should think so, yes,
Yeah.
I think
Could
so.
you come down, Annie?
Can you listen? We've established that it's probably something in the churchyard.
Probably, yes. If you can land near there, please.
Cherries and honey hold the key.
I think, I mean, I'm not very good on trees, but I'm sure that's a cherry tree.
You think so?
Yeah.
Cherries
Ah.
and honey.
Annie, there isn't any sign of any sand in the vicinity, is there, by any chance?
Any what?
Sand?
Sun?
Yes.
Sand.
Just a thought.
Sand?
Sand?
Yes.
I think you've got a very broad structured
Cherries
accent. All
and
these
honey.
communications are just
Cherries
packed up
and
to
honey.
speed. I didn't understand a
Sand.
word.
It's just a thought.
Cherries and honey hold the key. Cherries and honey hold the key. Honey.
Unless
Anything more about...
down by the church clock or something.
Well, if she gets close to the church, she may...
7.5 minutes left.
7.5 minutes left.
Go to the full speed ahead.
Could we look up the actual work that's being referred to? Would that be significant?
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh,
I checked that. There's nothing there.
Doesn't tell you where the work is, does it?
Where is it
how do we
again,
get
Mike?
in the churchyard?
Hello?
You're in the churchyard, Annie.
Which is the quickest way in? Quickest way into the churchyard, that way or that way? Through again to the corner there. Thank you very much.
Well,
Mike, could you
very much.
point out to me again where you go to? Spotted.
6712. 6712.
Right,
Grantchester.
How are we doing, Annie?
right, this is the gate to the churchyard we're just going through.
Is there honey still for tea?
Ooh,
Yes, well,
Peace.
cherries. What's the... I see the
No,
connection with
no.
cherries. I don't see where
Climb
that
the
comes
wall,
in. Unless
can you
she's
make
seen
it?
a cherry tree, has she?
shall I take the
something
camera?
like-
It could be a
Honey
stand.
pot.
We're about to see Frank climbing over
Do
the
you think
wall.
that there's something significant
And this
about
is
those
Graham.
cherries? Are there any books about...
And that is Anneka Rice, cameraman,
well, there are
extraordinaire.
loads of books about trees, plants and flowers.
Do you see any cherry trees at all?
Now, is this a cherry tree?
Oh, Lord.
Is there anyone around there, Annie, that
This
you
is
could
what
ask?
I think it's a cherry tree.
Pardon?
Is this a cherry tree? Is this a cherry tree?
Trees.
Well, I think...
Wild cherry.
Is this a cherry tree? Yeah, everyone seems
Bird
to think this
cherry.
is a cherry tree.
They do. Can you describe it, Annie?
Oh, crumbs.
Oh, is there any flower on it?
There's nothing,
No, there's nothing on it at all.
there's nothing lying nearby the tree.
Is there anything around the tree?
No, we don't think that's a cherry tree. We've gone off that idea.
Right.
Going on to the next tree.
Hang on, we'll try and get a description of a cherry tree for you.
There are no beehives in the vicinity.
No, nothing.
No.
Is this a cherry tree? Oh,
Cherry, cherry tree, 78 and 9.
which is a cherry tree?
Gosh.
What is it? Is that a cherry tree? God,
Yeah, man.
maybe this is a cherry tree. No, it's much too big. That can't be. Does anyone know what a cherry tree looks like? Is this a cherry tree?
It is a cherry tree.
Right, we found the cherry tree.
Okay.
Oh, there's a pot of honey!
Oh, good.
Got what? Honey
Pot of honey.
Got the
Very
honey
good.
pot.
Something in it.
Underneath the tree.
How do I get up there?
Where is it, Annie? Is it in the tree?
Right, okay, Frank, up.
Have you got it?
Lift up.
She's seen a honey pot, but she's got to get the...
Is it up in the tree, Annie?
She's getting it now.
Yeah.
We've got the honey pot. Oh, God.
You've got a honey pot and
And the clues inside the honey pot. Lovely,
Got it.
wonderful. Oh! Do you want me to read it out?
Yes, please.
Oh, no.
Go straight on. Once you've got it in your hand, go straight on. Read it.
Sorry. Oh, Christ. I can't open it. It's so sticky.
Come on.
Hang on.
Keep going.
I've got it, I promise you. I promise I'm not cheating. I've really got
Right,
it.
now
I
you
just
can
can't
read it out.
open it. At the... I can't, you see, I've got to open it. It's in some cellophane. And I can't get into it. Hang on, here we are. No, we've got it.
Come on, Annie.
We've got it. We got it. Right, I've got it, yeah. At the
You've got it now, so will you carry on?
of Hobson's choice, 9,000 have met their Waterloo. The treasure lies below a Constable connection.
At the house of Hobson's choice, 9,000 have met their Waterloo.
That way?
The treasure lies below a Constable connection. That clue won you £200, by the way.
Very good.
Thank you.
At the house of Hobson's choice.
Hobson's choice, 9,000 have met the Waterloo.
9,000 have met their Waterloo. The treasure lies below a Constable connection.
I wonder.
Well, Painter, shall I check Constable first? If you check the
Back to the
part.
helicopter.
Do you want what you wanted to do?
Where's the book?
Oh, sorry, Annie.
Yeah.
Did you wanted to get back to the helicopter?
I think you better get back to the helicopter first of all, Annie, and stand by.
Right.
Thank you.
I'm covered in honey. And poor Frank, I had to go off my shoulders to get back. You're right, Frank.
Is that a book on art, Kenneth?
It's a book on literature.
It's called
On art?
Yeah, well, Constable. It's,
No.
no, yes.
Constable.
Is there a Constable book
Two
there?
books here.
Good.
3 minutes to go.
Thank you. We won't be
How many
long.
more clues have we got to
9,000
go?
have met their Waterloo.
Pardon?
This is just the last one coming up now.
Yes,
The last
it is,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm so befuddled by punts and honey. Bloody big drink.
Choice.
Okay, back in the helicopter. Right. Oh, sorry, Keith, I'm so busy.
There must be a famous painting by a constable of one of these localities.
No way.
Have you taken off, Annie?
Yeah, where should we go?
Have you taken off?
Yes, we're hovering.
Fine, stand by.
Don't believe anything. Well, before we were eating the honey off my fingers. Everything's just horribly sticky.
You've got 2 minutes left.
3 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left only? Oh, dear.
Where am I going?
We don't know yet.
know yet.
We're a bit bogged down with this one, Annie.
Hobson.
Come on, Mike, you're the romantic visionary.
What is the thing about
Where did
Hobson? The house of
Constable came?
Hobson's choice. Let me... The house of Hobson's choice.
Oh, everything I
I can't get any significance out of that phrase at all.
Hobson.
You got a cloth?
Gardens of the National Trust.
Oh, Keith, if you've got a cloth, that'll just be too much. No, he hasn't. Oh,
How's the scenery, Annie?
I'm trying to find a... Oh, this is the wrong...
This is
Any
the house.
idea yet?
Hobson
Where
was,
we're going?
Hobson was a...
We still don't know, Annie. We're
Stable man
still
in
trying to
Cambridge.
make something out of this.
There's a Cambridge guide.
Got a gin and
1
tonic
minute
there.
left.
1 minute left.
Dear.
We're just flying over the sort of outskirts of Cambridge. In a big circle. There's the university in the distance. Help! Do you want me to land and ask?
Wait a minute.
We've only got 1 minute.
Yes, we're running out of time, Annie.
Yes, I think we are.
Anglesey Abbey. Oh, heavens. The many owners of the next 400 include
30 seconds left.
Thomas Hobson.
Hobson.
Anglesey Abbey.
6 miles northeast of Cambridge.
Northeast.
Oh,
Northeast. Just head
northeast,
that way.
Annie.
Oh, we're going northeast.
On the B1102, Cambridge to Milton Hall Road. Can you see the Milton Hall
Then
Road? Oh dear, I'm
Milton Hall.
time is going. How's the time now?
Where did Constable
Very short. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Never mind. Very bad luck. Very bad luck
Oh, well.
indeed. Did you find that last clue very difficult?
Yes, I think that we were having trouble linking up Hobson with the particular house, and they were rapidly running out of time.
But I think the last clue generally tends to be a bit more difficult than the others. Anyway, Nettie, would you like to tell us how it was that we didn't complete the course?
Well, they didn't really use the index enough from the books. Then Annie got lost in Cambridge because you didn't tell her specifically where to go by using a town plan. Then you were looking at Constable books instead of Hobson books. And if you'd looked at Hobson, you would have discovered his house was Anglesey Abbey. And in the Abbey, there's a library of about 9,000 books, the shelves of which are made from the wood from the old Waterloo Bridge. And on the wall is a painting by Constable of the Prince Regent opening Waterloo Bridge. And the treasure was a policeman's helmet. What else would you find on a constable?
Well, in spite of all that, I think you did extremely well to win £500. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to take it, are you?
Thank you, yes.
Well done, indeed.
Thank you for all your help, Kenneth.
I hope you enjoyed it.
It was very fun.
We did.
Well, there'll be another treasure hunt next week. I don't know where we shall be, but if you'd like to find out, then why don't you join Annette Linton, Anneka Rice, and myself. Until then, goodbye.
Bye-bye! See you next week! Bye!
On Monday at 10, the Treasure Hunt team are in North Wales. Next tonight on the Family Channel, Michael has a chance to prove his ranch programme works when he rescues one brother from street life while the other struggles on alone in Neon Rider.